Good morning, students. Today we will take a new lesson, lesson number 2, social service, page 8. So from the heading of the lesson, it is clear to all of us. Social service. What is the meaning of social service? Social means place where we live. Society, in our society, okay, we don't live alone. We live in a society. So society means we cannot be alone. We have to be with somebody. Somebody means our parents, our brothers and sisters, our neighbors, and those who stay around us. So all these makes our society. And the service which we give. Okay, service means always, okay, not in terms, okay, not in expectation, but the service which is given to all without any expectation of getting something in return. So we should always serve the people who are in need. Now, how to serve and what are the problems? Who faces all this kind of difficulties? We need to find out them. Only then we'll be able to give proper service to those people. First of all, we need to find out the problems, the difficulties of the people, and the ways to solve or ways to bring out all the remedies. Without that, okay, without proper planning, we cannot solve any kind of problems. Now, what are those problems? Problems might be, okay, the first of all, okay, the problems which is faced by almost everyone is that food. There are so many people in our country who do not even get enough food to eat. Now the next one, okay, shelter. Shelter, okay, many people having no shelter at all. So we need to make sure, okay, that these people have their place at least to stay. Then we have the education. Education, okay, there are so many children, so many, okay, elder people also who are illiterate, who do not even know how to read and write. Next we have the health. So the health condition, okay, there are so many people in our country itself, we can see, okay, some people are just, what to say, in a terrible condition because they are not looked after. And the problems we see about the, especially the old women, old people, they are not properly looked after. They're just rejected as the things, okay, which we reject after using. Like the pen, okay, after using, use and throw pen, you might have all seen. What do? After using, okay, when it is over, we just throw it. So also with the old people, what is happening, okay, these days we see, we hear, we read in the newspaper, we see, okay, all the old people, almost, what to say, the men or the women, when they get aged, when they become old, they are just thrown out. So they need to be looked after. So how to take care of these people, okay, that has to be decided. Next come, we have so many students, so many children, okay, dropout students. So many dropout students are there, okay, how many, okay, every year the students are just, okay, leaving their studies just because of property, maybe just because of some of the reasons also. So we need to find out the problems in order to bring proper solutions to all these things. So I have almost drawn these problems. The first, okay, the food. We have to make sure that all the people get enough food to eat. Then we have the shelter, okay, they should have a shelter, they should have a house. Then education, then the health. And okay, once all these are fulfilled, then we can think of some other things. Now please look at the both ones. As I've already told you, okay, the title of the chapter itself gives us some idea. What is that? Social services are a range of public services provided by the government, private, profit and non-profit organizations these public services aim to create more effective organizations, then build strong communities and promote equality and opportunity. Just look at once more. Social services are what? A range of public services. Who are involved in it? The public are involved. Okay, provided by the government. Sometimes, okay, these public, the people who work, they are appointed or provided by the government. Sometimes you see the private also. Some people on their own, because they volunteer themselves. They want to do something for the people. Then profit and non-profit organizations. There are also profit. Some organizations are there which make profit out of this. Whereas we see non-profit organizations also. They do for the people. These public services aim, that is what is their aim? Their aim is to create more effective organizations, then build strong communities and promote equality and opportunity to all the citizens of India. Let us take our book now, page number 8. The very beginning it says, social service goes beyond the call of our duty. That means, social service, that is not our duty. But we need to volunteer ourselves that we do it. Not because, we are forced, we are bound to do all these things, just because we feel that we should do for the other people. We should look beyond the four walls of our homes and serve the poor and the needy. We should not be, confined to our rooms. We should not be confined to our with our surrounding areas. We should also, just come out of our house and make sure that the needy ones are helped. Especially the people who are in need of our help. They should be helped by us. We should turn to the world and see where our help and services are required. In a country like ours, the scope to do social service is very vast. Here, the majority of the population lives below the poverty line. Problems of food, as I've already told you, shelter, education, health, and many. True, we cannot solve all the problems, but we can do something in a little personal manner by giving help where it is needed. As students, we do not have any burden of family responsibilities, so we can play an effective role in many ways. India is a land of villages which suffer from utter neglect and underdevelopment. The village folk are still illiterate. Many educational institutions have adopted villages for the spread of literacy. The idea has gained popularity these days. So please, read these lessons. And what is throughout this, we will be seeing, how to help out the poor and the needy ones. So for today, we'll see after here only, page number 8 only, will complete on the next day. So thank you children for listening to me.